Now, I'll tell you, this episode hasn't been nearly as silly as the first two.
Definitely less ha-ha funny moments.
Yeah.
There's been a few.
Yeah.
But welcome back to JuiceLabs.
What's up, everybody? We are here with episode 3 of Chernobyl. I'm Jack.
I'm Juice. I'm Corey.
And last episode, we saw 3 people going to their almost certain deaths.
Yeah, and then the flashlights went out because they didn't have a backup plan past flashlights.
Yeah.
And now they're just splashing around the water, the radioactive water.
Just splashing each
Just
other.
living life.
Things are going very poorly.
Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Flashlights appear to be working again.
Yeah. That almost feels like a cheap cliffhanger now. Because it seemed like they're in the complete darkness and they were screwed. And all they had to do was just mess with them a little bit and they're working again.
Oh, they went to their backup pump-operated flashlights.
Ah.
Okay.
So they did have a backup plan. That was smart.
Okay. No shit.
Yeah, oh, take that moment of glory.
I can't believe they lived.
Well, he said they would probably live, but they'd be dead in a week.
Okay.
Are you... Excuse me. Who are you? What are you doing? I have a pass.
You can't be here, it's not safe.
I am here to see my husband. Vasily Evacuation. He's a firefighter from Chernobyl.
I know who your temper is. You can't. You can see him for 30 minutes. Not a minute more. And you cannot touch him in any way. Do you understand? Room 15.
I tell you, there's no hiding from you, is there?
Oh, don't touch. Ah, he's broke all the rules.
No!
Oh boy.
Maybe they should have taken a second to explain to her why she can't touch.
Oh, they're busy.
Oh.
Ah!
You're just dipping your... Oh, you could have been doing worse.
I wonder how much she can't pick up off of him.
Oh, a good amount.
He seemed like he's doing fine. I mean, I'm sure he won't be very soon, but...
We have visual confirmation that the fire is newly extinguished. There's also been a reduction in iodine 131 and cesium 137 emissions. Good. Yes? The temperature is rising.
He's still gonna get the lava, right?
The meltdown has begun.
Same thing's gonna happen to you.
You think that firefighter was a real person?
I don't know.
Or just like, it's a good like B storyline to follow.
Yeah.
Like a love story, and you kind of get more like personal experience with like how it affects someone. The radiation. He's like, it's probably based off of
Oh, yeah, I'm
like
sure
the
it's-
firefighters.
The council estimates a 50% chance that the fuel will breach the pad and melt down into the groundwater itself. The primary water supply for approximately 50 million people. We're recommending we install a heat exchanger under the pad to lower the core temperature and hold the meltdown. And in order to do that, I'm told that we will need all of the liquid nitrogen in the Soviet Union.
Jesus, how are they gonna make ice cream?
What happened to our boys? Something exposed. Ionizing radiation tears the cellular structure apart. Skin blisters, turns red and black. This is followed by a latency period. The immediate effects subside. The patient appears to be recovering.
Oh, God.
Healthy when they are. And cellular damage begins to manifest. The bone marrow dies. The immune system fails. The organs and soft tissue begin to decompose. The arteries and veins spill open like seals. To the point where you can't even administer morphine for the pain, which is unimaginable. I've seen that before.
KGB.
You know, I want to take a walk.
Here's my own.
just as big as a house. Burns 20 liters of fuel every hour. Puts out a shitload of smoke and noise. It cuts an apple into 3 pieces. A Soviet machine made to cut apples into 4 pieces!
They have fun.
They do have fun, you give them that.
They're in a tough situation, they're making light of it. Also, I can't imagine a worse place to breathe than with a bunch of what appears to be coal miners smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
A small, dark room.
I need over 100 men to gather their equipment and get on the trucks.
Hey. To where?
That's classified.
Come on, man. Start shooting. You haven't got enough bullets for all of us.
They're going to Chernobyl. The reactor fuel is going to sink into the ground and poison the water from Kiev to the Black Sea. All of it. Forever, they say. They want you to stop that from happening.
Boy, that is a big ask.
It is.
He's having a rough go of it.
Yep. Well, according to
he should be in this room.
According to the steps, he's past the recovery, and now he's just going through an extremely painful death. Are the coal miners just gonna dig underneath the whole thing?
Pretty sure.
So they can dump in some liquid nitrogen?
I know they have pictures of the elephant's foot, which is like all the melted shit. So they got in there.
Andre Glukov, crew chief. These work. To an extent. So what's the job?
We need to install a liquid nitrogen heat exchanger underneath this concrete pad.
How deep do you want this tunnel? 6 meters?
12.
12? Why?
For your protection. At that depth, you'll be shielded from much of the radiation.
And we're not 12 meters below ground now.
Yeah.
These are good questions.
Yep.
You can start with money. No. You start now. I don't want my men here one more second than they need to be.
This guy's a good worker.
Yeah.
You've been wearing them.
He picks up on the little stuff. He asks the essential questions.
He's
It
very
doesn't waste time.
He's very perceptive.
Yeah.
Yep.
He also sticks up for his guys.
I like him.
He's a good crew chief. There's no wonder this
I
guy's
can
the
see
chief.
why they picked him.
Also, good point with the 12 feet thing. I mean, you can do it, but I can't believe that's the plan. I didn't even know that part. They're digging a tunnel underneath. That is a scary job.
What's up to?
50 degrees, almost, what's that, 106 Fahrenheit? Because 212 is 100 degrees in this boiling point.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, she was pregnant.
Jesus Christ. Oh, the baby's fucked.
Yep, that baby's...
It's gone.
Yeah.
It's dead.
Easily, yeah. That was so bad. I've never seen anything like that. What do you even do at that point? Like when they take them places, you just like pump morphine?
Fire's out.
Yeah.
Well, they said morphine won't even work because their veins are like falling apart.
I'm sorry to bother you, Deputy Minister, but it is the miners.
They're probably out here just getting fucking heat stroke.
They're just naked.
This guy's about to have a hog.
Listen, the guy does the job in 4 weeks. His methods aren't totally normal.
He has the energy of someone with a real hog.
We can get his fans. It's too hot for clothes. So we're digging the old way. This is where our fathers went.
Why didn't you initiate an emergency shutdown?
Why didn't you press the AZ5 button?
I did.
Leonid, that's not possible.
Oh.
Get out. Let him go. Let me go. You better in that room inside the plastic touching him. Did you know she's pregnant? It's not true. What have you done? What kind of place is this? Where is her protection? People are going to hear. Do you understand? Everyone is going to hear.
What is everyone going to hear?
KGB. So she said she was just saying that to make him feel good. She's not going to have a baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Comrade Starkov, we hope we have lived up to the highest standards of the KGB.
You have.
Thank you. Professor Legasov, we now speak about the work that remains.
There is an enormous amount of radioactive debris and contamination spread out across a zone of approximately 2,600 square kilometers. This entire region must be completely evacuated. So we will have to raise entire forests, we will have to rip up the top layer of earth and bury it under itself, approximately 100 square kilometers.
He knows that ain't happening.
We will need to construct a containment structure around the power plant itself.
Give you the books.
No, I'm better than I thought.
Oh, no, shut up.
Whatever.
Oh boy.
Yes, Professor?
My associate was arrested last night.
Oh?
I mean no disrespect, but I was wondering if you could tell me why.
I'm sorry, I don't know who you're talking about. Comrade, I know you've heard the stories about us. When I hear them, even I am shocked. But we are not what people say. It was very nice speaking.
I need her.
So you will be accountable for her? Then it's done.
Her name?
I know who she is. Good day, Professor.
That went surprisingly well. You came off like a naive idiot. Naive idiots are not a threat.
It's good news.
That is good news. Because he was just playing a very dangerous game with the head of the KGB.
I'll come back when
I liked how they shot him as like dark behind the glasses. So you can't really see his face.
Akimo says they shut the reactor down. Dr. Nov confirms it. Baker stays at 5.
Apparently not soon enough.
No. They say Akimo first stays at 5. And then the reactor explodes.
So did they just hook it up wrong? So the emergency stop just didn't work?
I actually read about this because I wanted to know because I fucked up how it exploded. Talk about it when it's over. Now I'll tell you, this episode hasn't been nearly as silly as the first two.
Definitely less haha funny moments.
There's been a few,
Yeah.
but
A few good ones, but
it's been more dealing with the fallout.
Yeah.
I think I'm more overwhelmed by the logistical nightmare that this causes than the initial blast and radiation
Yeah, I
zone
know.
and explosion. It's more like, hey, we have to evacuate all these people.
Yeah.
We got to do so many things.
I don't know if she's in a daze because her husband just died, or if she's in a daze because she's full of radiation.
Probably a combination.
Yeah. You're gonna need a lot of cement.
There's gonna be a lot of cement.
How are they going to do this for every person that dies of radiation?
No, it's only if you're like exposed to a great extent.
Yeah, they're the heavy duty radiation people.
That's what they should have done to Annabelle.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If I ever get hit with that much radiation,
I'm just gonna kill myself. Right?
I was gonna say, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to, realize that it's, I got all that radiation, and then on the 2 days where I feel like I'm getting better, I'm gonna just,
burn it the fuck down.
Burn it the fuck down. Eat a hamburger.
Yeah. Oh.
Do that, what is it, that Bill Burr thing where he talks about the guy that jumped out of the helicopter on his last day.
Oh, yeah.
Pull out my hospital tubes, down a burger, shotgun a beer, fly up in a helicopter and jump out.
Oh, yeah, I'll start drinking again. If I get that much radiation.
Party for that one day, or as much as you physically can.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then, the second I start to, not even, I'll just play it safe and just end it right there.
Well, social distancing.
Yeah, social distancing still in effect because we do care about other people. But yeah, that was a tough one. That was a tough episode.
No face that guy had. That's why they didn't show him. I was wondering why they didn't cut to his face. The second person she was talking to.
Yeah.
And if the other guy qualifies as having a face, then it's a pretty good bar because the guy barely had a face. He really had skin.
Yeah.
All right, Jack. What did you find out about the?
Okay, so apparently it wasn't a hydrogen explosion; it was a steam explosion. So they were trying to run this test. I forget what the test was for, but they needed the reactor to be at full capacity, like running at full capacity, and it wasn't. So it was running like really low. So they tried to get it back up. So they removed the control rods, and when they remove the control rods in those kinds of reactors, they go down. They're just graphite rods that moderate the amount of neutrons that are causing more fission. So they pull those down. Now fission's going crazy. The power's going back up, starting to boil more water, more power. And then it got a little bit out of control. Because in RBMK reactors, they didn't account for when steam bubbles happen. That creates a little pocket of less resistance for neutrons.
Oh.
So more neutrons get through those steam bubbles, and it kind of gets out of hand. And they saw it was getting out of hand, so they say, well, we need to shut it down. And they pull the reactor rods back up, and there's a gap in between the two of the control rod sets, and there was a gap of air in there. So when the air pocket got in there, fission went fucking crazy. And it was just a design flaw in the reactor, and that caused a massive amount of steam because of so much heat that just got generated, which blew the whole fucking thing up.
So was it straight up just a design flaw, or did they also screw something up?
Did they press the AZ5?
Yes, that was the AZ5 that raised those control rods.
So the AZ5 is what caused.
So the AV5 did work. It's just that it was structurally, it was a whole new problem.
It was an oversight in the design.
So was that the first time they did that test?
I think it was not the first time they ever performed that test. It was the first time they performed that test, and the fission was at such a high level that that's what is going to happen if they did it.
I thought they were leading to also. I mean, I know there was a design flaw in the beginning, but I thought they were also leading to when she was like, "You're the senior engineer and you're 25."
Yeah,
that was also going to be clearly also. This thing isn't the best staffed.
That seemed like an operation, path they were going to go down.
Yeah. But now it was just a poor engineering.
Well, he was a senior engineer, so.
The decision to get the reactor back up and running that quickly was a bad decision already. Because you never want to get something going. You never want fission to go out of control. Because nothing good ever happens. It's all bad shit.
I like the whole KGB side this episode that they got more into.
I want to see more of the KGB.
KGB guy had a great mustache, by the way.
Did have a great mustache.
Not the leader, but the one in the hospital.
Yep, that one. Yep, KGB all over.
Bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
What happened to your country? Oh, that's right, it's gone.
Best character is probably the leader of the Coal Boys.
Yeah, no.
He's by far his best
far
character.
away the best.
Great character.
He had some jokes in the beginning. He's very jovial with his boys.
Yep.
He cares about his boys.
It looked like he had a modest dick at best.
Oh,
and he
sure.
carried. You know what? That's just a testament.
Yep.
To I would have pegged that guy at least 8 inches.
Well, he certainly leads like it, and I think that's what's important.
He does. And you know what I learned today? Fun fact: Russian miners used to mine naked.
Yeah, me too.
Maybe all miners did that. For all I know,
their forefathers.
Their forefathers when they had to mine the hot areas.
His pappy and his pappy.
I suppose it does make sense.
Yeah, well, if you get cold. I mean, he even said that they use, you get hot. He said they use fans normally.
Well, they do, yeah. That's why they did the old times before, the pre-fan days.
Mm-hmm. I do respect the no fans, but I mean, even it's not going to do anything.
I respect the fact they didn't just go down to underpants.
Yeah, no, they went the whole way.
They said, you know what? We're doing this.
We're stripping.
Yep. Have fun.
Hey, you know what? God bless them. They dug that fucking tunnel.
I mean, they're still working on it, but things are going pretty well, apparently.
Yeah.
4 weeks. The man goes ahead of schedule.
Yeah. That's the kind
works
of...
immediately.
They're doing great work.
I don't know if there's something higher than crew chief that he can go to, but I would promote him.
I still, you know what? I want him on the ground, though.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a man you want in the trenches.
Absolutely. You don't want to promote that guy.
You want him leading your crew.
He's got to be on the ground with the people, even if it is a promotion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Give him a pay raise, for sure.
I don't think he's going to be around very long.
No, he's going to die.
I think most of those miners are generally in pretty bad health because you breathe in.
They weren't breathing.
You get black lung.
Well, they're not going to, they're not going to face the same stuff as the firefighters, though. They're probably going to get cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the firefighters are a whole different breed because they were there when it was happening and they were like in the building.
Yeah. I mean, how do you discern the black lung cancer from the radiation cancer?
Neither of them are going to help each other.
I suppose that's a stupid question. I guess if you're coughing, that would be the black lung cancer.
Yeah.
Man, I'm so glad I don't work at a coal mine.
Yeah, same.
Just in the, when everyone's just sucking in coal.
Oh, I would have been terrible as a coal miner.
And sucking in cigarettes while they're doing it. Mm-hmm. I got asthma.
We're good.
JuiceLabs.
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 Stay positive.